Welcome to a new episode of World Stories. We'll be taking you on an exciting journey all over the world, full of various strange fun facts and stories in our journey this week. We'll take you to the Chinese National Day celebration in Bahrain. Get ready to join musicians, dancers, actors, illusionists, and stilt walkers from different countries at the Russian festival Faces of the Streets. You'll figure out why those goats are in full glam, bright dresses, embroidered skirts, and floral crowns. This and much more exciting stories in a journey around the world. Fasten your seatbelts. The Chinese National Day is celebrated annually, commemorating the establishment of the People's Republic of China in 1949. Festivities, grand military parades, and concerts are usually held nationwide on this day. The Chinese community in Bahrain celebrate this special day with traditional music, dance, and much more. Let's join them.
I feel really excited and I feel really happy about China celebrating the birthday, and I feel really nervous about going to the stage, and I'm afraid if I'll go wrong. It represents history and culture, and also peace and happiness.
This is a Han Fu. We call it Han Fu. It's from Han ethnic. So there are 56 different ethnics in China, in one country. So Han is the majority ethnic in China. So my dress today is from Tang Dynasty.
It's quite different from how we celebrate in China, because in China the National Day is always a big thing. Especially this is our 70 years anniversary. So usually in China we will have a lot of events for that, like the army show. I don't know how to say that. Like there's a lot of airplane or something like that. Yeah, and we will hang a lot of lanterns, and we will have fireworks.
I've been Bahrain for 5 years, so Bahrain is like my second home. So it's very exciting to celebrate national days here. This is kind of the Chinese traditional thing, When we're moving, you see this one, it will be sliding, will be showing the ladies' soft and beauty.
Now off to the capital of China, superheroes, exoskeletons and musical robots are all in show in Beijing. They're part of this year's World Robot Conference, which highlights not only robots for play, but also for the workplace. There's a robot for everyone and almost everything. From play to manufacturing and cargo handling, more than 650 companies are showing off their very latest bots. This is a new suit that allows the wearer to lift a crate carrying 24 full bottles, seemingly without effort. An academy is also showing off its range of robots built to operate in radioactive environments, such as this robotic arm that is used for precision work in confined spaces. Some robots are built specifically for entertaining the kids, some encouraging exercise, and others for pure companionship. Is it a dog or a cat? Either way, the children seem impressed. Continuing an animal theme, robots built like a jellyfish and a bird showcase how solutions to technological problems might be found in nature are also on display. For the last 4 years, the conference has been featuring bringing robots, kangaroos, dragonflies, insects, flying foxes, and butterflies.
We look at the nature and search for something interesting. At the beginning we don't know wherefore we use it, and then we try to copy it and find a way how it works. And in the end, if everything works perfect, we can transform this information into our products or into our customer product.
Watch out, ladies! It seems that beauty contests aren't just for you. A Ukrainian town is so in love with its goats to the extent that it holds an annual goat beauty contest. It's a sight you wouldn't want to miss. Goats in bright dresses, embroidered shirts and skirts, and floral crowns. One is even dressed up as a bride. I'm a bit jealous now. There's no doubt about who is the center of attraction here. It's the goats, and every nanny and Billy has been dressed up to the hilt. Some are making their first appearances. Others are back for another year to compete for the title of the most beautiful goat. This is the 4th Koza Fest, organized by local authorities in Kozovo, which means Goats Town in Ukraine. Kozovo was founded in the 15th century, and a legend claims it was named after goats because there were so many of them. Today, 10,000 people live in the town, and they still respect goats so much. Finally, it's time to judge which goat is beautiful enough to win the floral crown. The winner this year is 1-year-old Marta, who has won several awards for her beauty, 40 USD in cash and a flower crown. After an exhausting day, Marta is taken home and has to be hoisted into the car. But it's time to come back down to earth, and even the winner of a beauty pageant can't escape a day of milking. we learn, the more we realize how little we know about the world. Let's explore some interesting and entertaining facts to twist your brain and tickle your curiosity. The hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot that it could kill you. No kidding! The weapons-grade Dragon's Breath chili pepper is downright deadly. If you ate one, it can potentially burn your airways and close them up. North Korea and Cuba are the only places you can't buy Coca-Cola. Cutest fact of the day: the romance between Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse was more than just an act. For two of the real-life voice actors, it was magic, and they actually got married in real life. Meet the anglerfish. Its spooky look is for a good reason. It lives in the murky deep oceans, and because life deep down there is difficult, the anglerfish has special adaptations to improve its ability to eat. One of the most distinctive features is the lure, which is filled with bacteria that make their own light. By pulsing the light and moving the lure back and forth, they successfully attract fishes and other prey. Cardboard like you've never seen it before at the 6th International Festival in Russia called Faces of the Streets. The street art project involves professional performers who spend several days training locals in Ekaterinburg to create costumes and masks from cardboard ahead of the event. Musicians, dancers, actors, illusionists, and stilt walkers from different countries show off their skills to the audiences on the streets. An array of items are made from cardboard, from simple crowns and cardboard hats to whole costumes, trees and fairy tale animals. For 7 days before the festival, professional artists, trainees and local people create the decorations, costumes and masks from cardboard. The festival unites artists of all styles. The thing they all have in common is keeping the attention of the people wandering by. Without the usual lighting, rigs and sound effects available in traditional theater, it's a special challenge. Over 30 theatrical teams, dance groups, and street artists from Russia, Switzerland, France, and Germany join the festival. Some immersive plays have no professional actors on stage. All the action is by passers-by willing to go for it.
I wanted to make a situation that the audience see each other instead of watching artists, dancers, actors, musicians on the stage.
Getting a new look is exciting, right? They say everything gets better after a haircut. Let's visit the hairdresser and see who's enjoying his new fresh style. This cutie seems to be enjoying being groomed and pampered so much, but that's not always the case. Some don't seem to be very fond of change. Still cute though. With this, we have arrived at our last station. Goodbye and see you next week with new facts, journeys, and world stories.